In the last lesson, we looked at determining empirical formula where we were given the percentage of substances in a compound, and then we worked out the formula of the compound. Today, well, in this lesson, we're going to do the opposite. Okay, so we're going to have a compound and we're going to find out what percentage everything is in the compound. So we're going to calculate percentage composition. So we want a percentage. Okay, here we go. To determine percentage composition, that's the best way to do this is by example. So we're going to look at potassium chloride. Step 1, very important, is we're going to work out the molar mass of each substance. So the molar mass of potassium chloride, potassium being 39, chlorine being 35.5, so together it gives us 74.5 grams per mole. But in this potassium chloride, 39 grams of it is potassium and 35.5 is chlorine. So it's just like saying the total of a test is 74.5 marks. You get 39 marks. What percentage did you get? Okay, so we go 39 divided by 74.5, which times by 100, don't forget that, which then gives us 52.35%. We're going to do the same with the chlorine. So we do 35.5 divided by 74.5, and we're going to times by 100. That gives us 47.65. Now, hopefully you realize that if you add those two together, you should get 100. So in the last section, we started with the percentage and we worked to the formula. Now I'm giving you the formula and I want you to get the percentage. Okay, so next one, ammonium nitrate. Great, a little more difficult. So we have ammonia, nitrogen, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. The total is 80. Be careful. Why am I saying that it's 2 times 14 for the nitrogen when there's only 1 there? Because there are 2 in total. Okay, they are 2 in total. So this is very, very important, okay? So it's 35%. Now we do the same for the hydrogen, and it's 5%. 4 times 1. If we go to the oxygen, 3 times 16, which is 32.48, and we get 60%. And if we add these 3 together, we will get 100. Okay, next one. Calcium hydrogen phosphate. Now this looks a lot more difficult than it is. The hardest part of this one, all right, is going to be working out the molar mass because of this. So now watch carefully. Here we have calcium is 40. That's fine. Then I've got a 2 and I have a square bracket. So what's in here? So let's just do this so that you can see what I'm doing. This is where the hydrogen was. That's the phosphorus. That's the oxygen. And there were 2 of these, and there were 2 hydrogens. It's H2, 1 phosphorus, and 4 oxygens. So this one's a little more difficult just because of having to work out how many of everything we have. Okay? So, now, percentage calcium. That was easy. There was only 1 calcium in it. So it's 40 of 234 times 100. So it's 17.09%. Okay? How did I get 4? So if we look back here, let's go back to our formula. H2, but there are 2 of everything in here. So I've got to do 2 times. So that means there's 4 hydrogens. 1.71%. Phosphorus, there's also 2 phosphorus. Okay, so 2 times 31, 234. Okay, 26.5%. There are 8 oxygens. Be careful. So, last activity you need to do, you might need to go and watch this again, okay, is activity 4 on page 201. Okay, so that's your next one.